Thursday was the best.
Hello everyone, how's it going? It's I, the Crypto Otaku, here again to bring you the chaos, the crypto, and the news. How the hell is it going, guys? How is it going? We're back. We're back again. You saw, guys, I had to kill the dancing mascots. My computer can't handle it no more. We've been using the same. This is what happens with Bitcoiners, man. You know how it is. You throw all your money into crypto and you don't ever upgrade your equipment. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Go time in the house. What is up? Go time. You ready to go? Hopefully we are ready to go next month. We're kicking this off a little earlier. I thought it was going to take the rest of the month to kind of consolidate, but looks like we're starting to get some good news tonight. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, we just averted a shutdown, which is great. It's always good to hear. I'm trying to remember the last time we actually had a shutdown. I think it was like Obama years. I think it was Obama years. Really? You're gonna call me? I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm out of this. Too many distractions today. Oh my god. No, not doing that. All right. So yeah, Bitcoin sitting at 84,000. Just briefly touched about 85.5. What was that? A few hours ago. And we're creating this bullish structure. Yeah, I think it's about time. It is about damn time. And all the fear and the FUD, it's all just kind of shaking our market. And I drew this guy for you guys the other day. This is of course a parallel channel, just to kind of tame the beast, if you will, for a potential new breakout. And we're about ready to look and see how well that honored that too. It's nuts. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out tonight. Hopefully, we'll see a breakout into the weekend, as venture capital in Japan is going to want to start investing here really, really soon. Within the next 15 days, right? What is today? Another 14th. Today also we have a full moon. Another full moon, guys. Another full moon. That's great for our chaos magic segment coming up soon. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on with Bitcoin tonight. Clean up the chart. We'll go over our price predictions from yesterday. And yeah, all the sentiment and all the nonsense in our space. All right, again, bringing you the heat map for free. Don't pay for something you get for free, right, Alaska?
What are you,
Stupid. Okay, yes. Don't pay for something you get it for free. It's all over YouTube. Take a look at the liquidations chart right now. We're looking at, setting up pretty strong buy zones. Wow, look at this. We have so many more people attempting to buy in at about $82,000 Bitcoin than we have anyone even setting up shop to sell above 9DK. So that's interesting to see there. Again, getting a little bit of a pump into market close for the week. Sitting at 8 p.m. right now. So we got about another hour to go. And then, it's Saturday. It's going to be Saturday afternoon in Japan here in about an hour. Okay. So, where does that take Bitcoin? Well, from yesterday, we, of course, came out of this hellhole, right? This hellhole here. My God. Where the super bears wanted to send us back down to the fire sale, which we did not get to see. And again, I say this all the time. I'll eat my words next week if it happens. But usually when everyone's expecting something, 69K Bitcoin, right? We usually don't see it, right? We usually don't see it. And on top of that, we've never seen the previous all-time high after an election. That's never happened. So again, history can, doesn't often repeat, but it does rhyme, right? So I would love to see that get demolished as well. We need something to break. I need something different, right? This is like a troubleshooter's worst nightmare. I'm sitting here trying to fix something, and Bitcoin's not even broken, but we're trying to fix it. Anyway, so looking at the chart right now from yesterday, of course, it played out pretty much into our baseline and then ended actually in our bullish target. Pretty insane stuff. You can't make this crap up. You guys saw it live last night, and I was surprised I did I not create a bear prediction last night? I went back and I'm like, what the hell? We were bearish apparently enough yesterday. But yeah, of course, ignoring our super bear and our super bull target, as they are typically meant for comedic effects at the end of the stream. But it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to pretend, right? So yeah, we'll clean this up when we get to our next segment tonight, and we'll look at price predictions going into the weekend, which no one else really does, right? There's not much of a volatility, but we did see some crazy stuff. I want to remind you guys, we did see some crazy stuff into the weekend in the summer of last year. It was crazy last year. Big moves happening in Japan, around this time last year. All right, let's get into our metrics, get into the news. There's a lot of stuff to cover. Of course, we averted a government shutdown, which is great. That happened not too long ago here in the United States. All right, U.S. national debt about to explode. We just passed a bill that's going to print a ton of money, right? And the rest of the world is as well. U.S. national debt sitting at $36,596 billion, just under 36.6 trillion. These numbers are getting out of hand, guys. There's too many zeros, hard to keep up. But yeah, and it's been a while since we talked about this. But the liabilities, guys, this is not going away either. The U.S. Is liable to pay Social Security, and where is it? Did they move it? Where's their liabilities? Did they move it on me? Oh my God! Usually it's like right down here in the bottom. It says, yeah, I think they moved it on me. I'll have to find it later, guys. This thing is getting out of hand. Oh Jesus! But anyway, yeah, we're liable to pay out, and it was like, I think it was like 70 trillion plus for what we're liable to pay for Social Security and Medicare. There it is. Medicare recipients. No, that's not it. Maybe they did away with it. Anyway, I'm moving on. Moving on. Doge sitting at a savings of 115 billion roughly. Nothing new to see there from yesterday. Fear and greed index showing still extreme fear, even though we just came out of it, right? We just came out of the biggest thing, spiraling. Well, maybe not the biggest thing. The tariffs are definitely the biggest thing, that is putting fear into the market. But yeah, the government shutdown has been averted. Hurrah! We print money another day. But yeah, sitting at 21 in fear. Crypto sitting at 27. Okay, there we go. 46 in fear. Just a hair underneath neutral. The government shutdown has been averted. Dixie is down to 103.7. 103.7. Again, we just keep bouncing downward. Hopefully this will continue to fall. I would love to see another 99, another $95 on the Dixie. Okay, crypto bubble sitting at pretty much red on the week. Coming up green on the day, though. Look at this, guys. Almost all your favorite crypto projects are now up 10% on the top 100. Pretty much good average there between all the other coins moving right now. About 5-10%. We got top 10 projects moving up a little bigger. Some of them up to at least 20-25%. And therefore, all the ones underneath are just starting to move right now. So yeah, we're starting to spin this into the weekend. It's looking pretty green for crypto heading into Saturday. Market cap, Bitcoin dominance. Guys, we just touched 62%. Today. The Bitcoin's not slowing down in terms of accumulations. Let's see, what was the last time we were up this high? I think it was like a few months ago. Yeah, our high for year to date is 62.23. I knew we were close. I knew we were getting close. But damn, guys, we just cannot shake. You can't. How's it go? You can't put a good coin down. There you go. Of course, the king crypto. All right. Before I get any further, let's see what's going on in the chat. And here we go. Go time. Yes. Got service back. Back to the chaos. Back to the chaos. Crypto Corey. We almost lost service here right before the live stream. I'm about to crash my computer. Are we doomed? Tyler says again in the chat. I love it. Are we doomed? No, we're just having a little bit of chaos. No, we're not doomed. We're not doomed yet. But I do love the sentiment. I do embrace that. It's hilarious. All right, moving on. Today's crypto currency prices by market cap. We're looking at the top 10 cryptos. Any big movers? Anyone's shaking out? Pi coin still sitting at number 11. This is absurd. I cannot believe this. These two projects up here, Pi and Leo, doing damage. Pi, though, I don't know if it can hold it. I really don't. We'll see. I mean, it's a robust network they've created over the last 4 years, but still, I'm skeptical as all hell. Chain, and it's in the top, near the top 10. This is, oh god, I feel dirty. I feel dirty talking about it. Anyway, Stellar sitting at number 14, Hedera, all these other coins. The mighty have fallen, as I say. Avalanche, guys, oh my god, it's $18 Avalanche. Holy crap, I'm about ready to start picking up some L1s, I'm telling you. Sui sitting at number 18. And of course, our honorable mention going out to Jasmine. Hopefully coming out of the gutter. Not really. Still sitting around 84 in market cap. Alright, then my favorite metric to cover with you guys every single day. How many Bitcoin are left on across all exchanges? This is it. This is what's remaining for everyone to jump over and sucker punch each other for. And again, it's not too much in the grand scheme of things. We've done the math before, live on stream. We're sitting around 2.2 million left across all exchanges. And they're going to have to start buying on exchanges too, because over-the-counter Bitcoin is drying up. All right, BitcoinTreasuries.net showing us where is everyone accumulating. Looks like MicroStrategy is still sitting at 499,000. There's rumors now that they're going to buy up another 20,000 almost. I think it's 19,000 Bitcoin is the next big buy-in for MicroStrategy next week. We've got iShares, iBit sitting at 571. They're getting closer to 600,000. Fidelity at basically 2 and Grayscale 2. ARK Invest also did another big purchase. We're going to get to that in our Twitter segment here tonight. All right. BlockchainCenter.net still showing you the Bitcoin rainbow chart. Is it time to sell Bitcoin? No! No! No!
What are you, stupid?
No, it's not time to sell Bitcoin yet. It's time to still be buying and accumulating. Guys, we don't return back to the accumulation zone until we hit above 84.2. We just fell underneath that, so we were just there. We were just in accumulation right about an hour ago. As Bitcoin is, still grinding upwards. We're about $100 away from that on the Bitcoin rainbow chart. And then we're still going into still cheap territory at $133,000 Bitcoin. We haven't seen nothing yet, guys. We haven't seen nothing. Gold, of course, top 10 assets in the world. Bitcoin still sitting number 9 on today. Gold still sitting at number 1. Nothing has changed. Although we are coming for that. According to Michael Saylor, only 48 months left to overtake the market cap of gold and literally take over everything. Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. All right. Okay, let's get into some news now. Before I go any further, Liz in the chat. Shout out to Liz in the chat. Hello there, my friend. I'm on the Patreon over on Rob's group. Yes, I know who you are, Liz. You are awesome. Anyways, I just wanted to say hello, and I have now subscribed to you. Oh, wow. Thanks, Liz, for the subscribe. I appreciate it. We are slowly cranking on up. Next target, our next goal is 500 subs. Rob will not let me sleep. Well, he lets me sleep, but he won't let me live. Let's just say that if I don't get to 1,000 subs. He's very adamant on twisting my arm on that. U.S. lawmaker plans to introduce bill to permanently cement Trump's national Bitcoin reserve. So hopefully we're going to be able to get a bill passed to get this to stick around after his term. So that's what they're talking about here. Sources disclose U.S. Representative Brian Donald's RFL Representative of Florida plans to introduce legislation on March 14th, 2025 to permanently establish President Trump's strategic Bitcoin reserve, a digital asset stockpile, aiming to shield the initiative from reversal by future administrations. This has always been the fear about this, current strategic reserve. The bill seeks to codify a March 6th executive order signed by President Trump, the 47th president, which created a government-held reserve of nearly 200,000 Bitcoin valued at $16.8 billion, sourced from the criminal and civil asset forfeitures. The reserve likened to by officials as digital Fort Knox, who would treat Bitcoin as a strategic reserve akin to gold, with no plans to sell its holdings. That's what was drawn up, right? But there's always red tape. The separate stockpile will be held for seized cryptocurrencies, other seized cryptocurrencies. We don't need to get into all that. He's talking about too much. I keep repeating the same stuff every day. It's crazy. It's driving me nuts. My brain hurts. The push amplifies Trump's 2024 vow to turn America into the crypto capital of the world. Post-victory, his team grew to a glitzy crypto summit. Really? Who the hell wrote this article? Oh my god. Big.com news. It doesn't say the art, maybe at the very end. But anyway, push amplifies Trump's 2024 vow to turn America into the crypto capital of the world. White House Summit, yada yada yada. All the stuff happened last week. Grabbing its stashes include Bitcoin nabbed the headline grabbing cases of the 2016 Bitfinex heist and the Silk Road probe. Get to the juicy stuff, man. Fireworks erupted online over adding non-Bitcoin tokens. Yes, that blew everyone up. Next up, the Senate's hot seat where Bill's survival will be swinged on money. Smarts? What the hell? Who wrote this shit? Smart money? Yes. Smart money debates and crypto future in national playbooks as lawmakers gear up. The drama signals a spicy, if not messy, filing between DC and the crypto world, potentially relighting finance's future. Who the hell wrote this? Oh my god. I am going to lose my shit. That was a terrible article. Yeah, again, I feel like now we're just waiting for these articles to get, like, just overtaken entirely by AI, and I swear this was definitely, this was definitely, pushed out there by AI. Who the hell writes glitzy, really? Glitzy? God. Oh, no. Bitcoin open interest reverts to pre-election norms as prices stabilize. Bitcoin open interest on centralized exchanges on CME has returned to pre-November 2024 election levels, signaling a market stabilization and a reset, possibly a reset. I mean, basically, it's kind of where we're at now. We're bouncing, hopefully, at 84, 85K. As BTC rebounds as 83.4 following a recent low of 76.6. I hate when I start quoting prices at the very beginning of an article. That tells me this is going to be a hopium or /FUD article, right? Bitcoin bounces to 83K amid open interest futures. Yeah, this is pretty much a hopium article. I am not reading further on this either. Bitcoin's price recovery. Yeah, exactly. But the reset has begun, guys. The reset has begun. Let's just blow through a whole bunch of these. See if there's any real news today. Again, showing you guys that this pretty much just all hopium and FUD every single day, propping this market up. We did get Tom Lee. We can cover that, and we can cover this one too. There's a new development in the government shutdown crisis in the U.S. Pretty much over now since this article was thrown up. It's 45 minutes ago. But the U.S. Senate has taken its decisive step toward passing a Republican-backed spending bill, effectively ending the threat of the U.S. government shutdown temporarily until September, right? This is a stopgap bill, right? But the move has sparked fierce divisions within the Democratic Party on how to counter the President Trump's efforts to expand executive power. It's pretty much been a no contest at this point. The Senate has approved the funding package of 62 to 38 vote, putting congressional Democrats in a position to give up what they see as the strongest leverage to curb Trump and billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk. Really? Why are they even putting them in the same sentence when it comes to this bill, right? It's nuts. Anyway, Elon Musk's aggressive cut spending measures, which include drastically reducing this federal workforce and abolishing the entire government, agencies, with legislative options dwindling. The big, call out today, this week has been the Department of Education that was cut or sliced. Opponents are expected to shift their efforts into legal challenges in their courts. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer played a critical role in the decision-making process with less than 30 hours left before the government shutdown. The veteran lawmaker announced he would drop his party's hold on the spending bill, prioritizing the continuation of the government services over political wrangling. Schumer's reversal sparks a significant victory for Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson, paving the way for the spending measures' final approval. And spend they did. As Global M2 just continues to climb. The bill ensures Musk's newly created government efficiency, the authority to make sweeping budget cuts while securing government funding through the fiscal year at the end of September 30th. The political impasse coincides with turmoil in financial markets as Trump's tariff policies have stoked widespread investor panic and uncertainty. By Thursday, the S&P 500 had entered a correction, losing more than 10% in 3 weeks. Oh no, they lost all their gains, guys, in just 3 weeks. But yeah, news that the Senate was making progress on spending bills sparked a 2% recovery on Friday. 9 Democrats and 1 independent joined forces, nearly all Senate Republicans, to pass the bill, and it was simply a majority late in the day, passing the 60 vote threshold. And yeah, this is not investment advice, but they put that at the very end to tell you, just a hint, that yeah, chaos may ensue, maybe towards the upside next week, in my opinion. That's what they're putting at too. Bitcoin predicted to outperform gold in 2025 by Tom Lee. We only have one more big hurdle, guys, next week. Well, 2. We have the tariffs still looming, and then we have the FOMC meeting next week. So, and then we have options expiring the week. No, I think that is next week. I think the 20. No, we still have one more week, I think, on options. Come on. Why can't I get my calendar to ever work what I want it to? I don't know. My computer's on the fritz, guys. I need a new computer. we need crypto to go up so I can buy a new computer. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, fun strats. Tom Lee has predicted that Bitcoin will outperform gold this year during a recent podcast appearance. In fact, Lee is convinced that Bitcoin will become the best performing asset class of the year despite its underwhelming performance in the first quarter. Bitcoin is still our favorite idea for this year, and we think that, yeah, it will be the best performing asset class, even better than gold, he said, reportedly on USA Today, I'm assuming, Today. Bitcoin surged to 85,000 earlier today, but it still is more than 20% away from reclaiming its previous record high. Meanwhile, gold reached a new lifetime high earlier today. That's right, $3,000 gold per ounce, right, on gold today, after greatly outperforming its digital version in the first quarter. As reportedly by you today, Lee previously predicted that the flagship cryptocurrency would do better than 150,000 in 2025. Lee has been one of the prolific Bitcoin price analysis analysts since 2018. Even though his price predictions have a rather mixed record, he remains an authoritative voice in the investment space. He recalled that Bitcoin first came up in the several discussions when he was at the banking giant JP Morgan, and back then the network value of the currency was a mere 20 billion in market cap. That's insane. Yes, caught his attention in 2017 after his price experienced a tenfold increase. Von Strat published his first Bitcoin report when he was trading roughly $1,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, he's got some skin in the game for sure. For sure. Shout out to Chad Liz. I love your energy. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Liz. I really do. As we get into dark times, possibly here in the next few weeks, or maybe some of the best moves we've ever seen in crypto. You just never know. If the market wants it, they're not going to get it. That's all I'm going to say. So we got to send it down to Pound Town before we go up further. Yeah, I mean, we kind of already did. Isn't this enough? I mean, if you're going to look at, overall, the pullback we had since the top, the previous all-time high, right around the DeepSeek hack, was like, what, $110,000 Bitcoin? Man, it seems like forever ago, but that was only like a couple months ago. It was right about there, $109,300 Bitcoin. And then we've crashed down to roughly 25% down. And hitting, we actually worked even lower than that. Yeah, even lower than that. So, boom. We fell down, not even a 30%, 28.3%. Again, that is a dip for ants in regards to Bitcoin, as last cycle, around this time frame, it was actually right around April, May, we had our first big 50% sell-off, right? So, again, I like to tell everyone who's new, This is actually very tame. If you cannot handle this, the door's right there. Right? It is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, this is what I'm pertaining to here. The first big pullback for Bitcoin was 54.5% in the last cycle. Yeah, so we could actually come down even further, right? If you want to go down that far to our previous run-up. Starting right around the ETF's launch last year at $53,000 Bitcoin. Like I said before, we can touch those levels. It still doesn't change anything. The macro trend is still bullish, guys. We're still early. We're still early. And, it's not time to, the fat lady hasn't sung yet. Let's just go with that. All right, let's get back to it. All right. Dagger in the chat, how's it going? I'm still predicting $125,000 Bitcoin by March 21st. Damn. That's a pretty big move, my friend. I like it. I like your talk. Even if it's crazy talk. That's the best kind of talk, in my opinion. I mean, yeah,
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. I definitely would at this point. Bitcoin is 0.1 million, guys, right now. Not even. It's 0.08 million yeah, it's ridiculous. It's stupid on sale right now. All right. SEI gains. What do we got on the news today? Any other headlines that really, scratch our fancy, itch our whatever. I'm losing it, guys. This mini bear market has gotten me off kiltered. XRP whales hold strong. It's all hopium and FUD today. Mostly hopium. Less FUD, which I like to see. I do want to get more hopium hump days going, man. This week just sucked. Bitcoin tops 84,000, battling key levels. Oh no! Hope/FUD. Link leads gains. Yeah. Let's see. SEC dropping crypto cases. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Cardano deep dive on Trump Reserve token. Yeah. What else we got? Man, this is just nothing redeeming on these news sites today. How BitDeer is transforming Bitcoin mining machines. BitDeer. Gold's historic rally leaves Bitcoin behind, but the trend may reverse. I mean, again, hopium, FUD. That's hopium for Bitcoin, FUD for gold. Tokenized treasuries hit a record 4.2 billion market cap as crypto correction fuels growth. We mentioned that yesterday. Again, nothing new there. What else we got? U.S. Central Bank Committee approves Genesis Act stablecoin bill. We talked about that yesterday. They want the fees, guys. They want the fees. Crypto influencer TJ Stone sentenced to 45 months for fraud. Whoa, what happened there? I haven't heard about this one yet. This is as of today, right? Yeah. A high-profile fraud case exposes how a once trusted crypto voice misled investors by blending property claims with digital asset promises, making a long-running scheme. Shiesty. Crypto influencer faces a prison sentence for deceiving property and digital asset backers. All right. Thomas John Shafraga. Really? Shafraga? I'm hoping I'm not butchering that. Or maybe he deserves it. I don't know. We'll find out. Known as TJ Stone, was sentenced to 45 months in federal prison for wire fraud after defrauding real estate and cryptocurrency investors out of $2 million, according to the U.S. Department of Justice on Friday. Was it not just an accident? I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's how crazy I am. I'm a terrible person. Or maybe I'm just too nice. Brooklyn podcaster and cryptocurrency personality knows that, sentenced for 42 months. Announced with New York FBI. Wow. It's a Brooklyn podcaster. Maybe he's the one who got New York to, what was it? They held, 3 meme coins yesterday? What the hell is going on in New York? According to press release by the U.S. Department of Justice, S. Fraga defrauded real estate cryptocurrency investors out of $2 million. He was ordered to forfeit $1.3 million with restitution, determined later. The sentence took place in Brooklyn, preceded by the district judge. Anything else really here? Fraud closes contracts. So it's probably going to expand for years. Wow. Convinced 17 victims in Brooklyn, Staten Island, and Long Island to invest in fraudulent ventures, including real estate flipping projects, cryptocurrency investments, promising up to 60% in returns in just 3 months. Yeah, I mean, that's typical move in crypto. Oh my God. Depends on what altcoins, though. One of his schemes involved persuading a victim to lend him $100,000 for a construction project that did not exist. Okay, it's just really shiesty stuff. And another, he promoted a fictitious. And again, he's gonna get lumped in with crypto because there's been a few, relative deals around it, I guess. Yeah. Another, he promoted a fictitious crypto virtual wallet, enticing victims to prospect for high returns rather than investing in the funds. Shafrada spent the money on personal expenses and used some to repay earlier victims in a Ponzi scheme. All right. I think I've read enough here. But yeah, it looks like someone else gets thrown away, and it's only 45 months. By the time it gets out, Bitcoin will be the #1 asset in the world, right? Right? Jesus. According to Michael Saylor, 48 months. Anyway, it's only going to take 48 months to get up to a $20 trillion asset. I don't know. California Mon. What else we got? BlackRock is expected to file a Solana and XRP ETF, says ETF store president. ETF store? Really? You just go to the ETF store. Yeah, it's that easy. All right. So yeah, March 14th, today, Nate Garassi, president of the ETF store, stated that BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is expected to file for a Solana XRP ETFs to stay competitive against other firms launching similar products. They already did this actually in other countries. I'm trying to forget which one. Was it Brazil? I know they already filed for it. Or was it Argentina? It was another another country. I don't remember which one. He noted that the Solana and XRP rank among the top 5 most non-stablecoin cryptocurrencies, positioning them as strong candidates for ETF offerings. We talked about it at the beginning of the year. I'm surprised they haven't launched yet, or even at least got more exposure, because we've been talking about this now for 3 months. It's been crazy. It's been blowing up. I mean, that alongside the ETFs for Bonk and the Trump token and Doge and all those are supposed to roll out. Oh boy. All right. I think that's enough there. It's pretty much self-explanatory from here on out. What else we got? More Hopium FUD on a bunch of altcoins. We got Cointelegraph. Bitcoin to gold ratio breaks 12-year support as gold prices hit a record $3,000 per ounce. Yes, let's just cover that real quick. We've already mentioned it twice now. Let's look at some charts here. Breaching a rising support trend line against gold, which has been intact for over 12 years on March 14th. Gold bugs finally got their breakout. Popular analyst Northstar says the breakdown could spell the end of Bitcoin's 12-year bull run. It says come on, really? Under the trend line for even week or worse, or a month. The Bitcoin's market bull run is over? Question mark? Is it over? Should we sell it all and walk away? My God, it's just these people. Let's take a closer look. Gold hits a new record high as Bitcoin's uptrend cools. This is the articles I really get tired of reading. There's all these like manufactured hopium and FUD. And of course you can't like tell what direction they're going by just reading the headline. That's how they grab you to read the whole article. But yeah, I'm over this one. I'm over this one, guys. I'm already over it. I already talked myself out of it. Congress repealed the IRS broker rule, but can it regulate DeFi? Yeah, FUD. Vitalik on AI, Apocalypse, LA Time, both sides. Really? What? I hope that's not a ticker. Oh God, that's terrible. Anyway, I'm not saying that out loud. Centralized data infrastructure violates Web3's core of decentralization. Come on, where's the juicy stuff today, guys? It's all just kind of sitting back seat while our entire government was trying to figure out if we're going to shut down or not. But I guess the post office is open. The post office is going to be open tomorrow. Jeez, that's my big takeaway. Oh, jeez, it's just another day. Stablecoin bill moves forward. Yeah, we already mentioned. Everyone's talking about the same stuff. Coinbase halts Floki, Turbo, and Giga. We talked about that yesterday in New York. Those are the 3 meme coins. Not getting any traction in New York. They're holding them for whatever reason. Only in one state. That really matters, really. Bitcoin price drops below 80K. Why is crypto crashing? Oh, no. Yeah. It's all hopium and FUD on that site as well. New dog-themed meme coin, Dog in Me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're getting more of the in me, like cock, right? Yep. Anyway, Solana Layer 2 scalar defies crypto market slump. Hotel Giant handing $45 million to customers after massive data breaches hit millions of people. They'll probably get a check for $20. God. Or less. Bloomberg analyst Mike McGlone issues Bitcoin alert, says Bitcoin could crash to 88%. Okay, I'm done. It's just too much hopium and fear articles on the headlines today. All right, let's see where all the real news is going to take us with the Twitter segment. Guys, if you haven't captured me on Twitter, here's my live Well, here's my live Twitter. Yeah, hear me out, guys. Please like, subscribe, do all the things on Twitter and YouTube. Trying to get the stream to at least 1,000 subs to make a certain person named Rob happy. But yeah, we're on our way, guys. We're on our way. Sitting, I don't know where our subs are today. I think we're like over 400 for sure. Why do people? Yeah, let's catch up on the chat real quick. I gotta slow down. Sometimes I go too fast. I'm still predicting it. Yeah, even if it's crazy talk. Yeah. Jim Daringer in the chat. Why do people even report in unrealized losses for the market leaders? Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP went down. Boo-hoo. They go up too. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Otaku? Big Bodo Gains in the house. How's it going? Jim Daringer. Gold comes to meet Bitcoin yet again. And the cycle repeats, right? The cycle repeats. Yo, what's up? Alex D. Sosa in the house. How you doing, Alex? It's been a while. It's been a minute. 414 subs. Yes, look at that, guys. We're moving on up. We're moving on up. All right. So, with that being said, here I am on Twitter. Please like, subscribe to all the things, and yeah, let's continue. Let's see what the real news is today, guys. Well, Bitcoin's gonna make me rich, says just some normie getting started in crypto. No, Neil. Bitcoin's gonna make you free. Yes.
What are you, stupid?
Proof of record that we just had recently. The biggest Bitcoin logo ever in the sky above Texas last night, created by drones. So yeah, that is a real thing. Largest aerial display of a cryptocurrency currency signal symbol formed by multi-rotor drones was achieved by Gemini USA of Austin, Texas on March 13th, last night. And we get the full moon tonight, guys. We might be seeing some crazy price action tonight. We just got a big giant piece of FUD just removed from the equation, and we got the full moon tonight. And it's going to be an eclipse, right? Let's get the skinny on that before we go further. Yeah, that is going to be full moon. March Madness it's happening, guys. It's gonna be orange too. It's gonna be great. It has been turning orange. I've been taking pictures for the Patreon, but anyway, should happen tonight. Oh no, that was last night, wasn't it? Was that really last night? Blood moon? Yeah, okay. But it's still gonna be a full moon tonight, though, right? It's still gonna be full moon. Those who glanced at the sky on Thursday night had the opportunity to catch the March. I took a picture of it. I guess that was it. March 2025 blood moon. Lunar eclipse still. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna happen 2 a.m. Oh, that already happened. 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Okay, so we already had it, but you know what? I still think the energy's out there still. I still think it's there. Anyway, Carl B. Menger, not Charlie Munger. Breaking global M2 hit officially a new all-time high. Bitcoin, what does it do? It likes to follow the M2. It definitely does. Bitcoin M2 money growth over year. Yeah. Fed ECB, yada yada. Yeah, we're gonna be moving along with it. It's just one more swing on up. Yeah, and Bitcoin news brings you new ARK invest, acquire 997 more Bitcoin, amassing $80 million worth more via Coinbase Direct, I assume. So yeah, it tells me the over-the-counter is about to ready to dry up. You have to be high rollers to get in there now. Probably only reserved for Michael Saylor and BlackRock. Breaking fund strats. Tom Lee, Bitcoin will be the best performing asset of the year. This is what we were talking about earlier. This is a little clip of him saying it.
I mean, from the shorter lens, this incoming administration, I think, is doing things that look very disruptive at the moment, but I think structurally are really positive, because it's a path for U.S. deficit to normalize, and I think indeed animal spirits are coming back, even though things like these consumer confidence reports don't show it. And we know that there is tangible drivers of productivity, including AI, in front of us, that justify investors allocating capital. And of course, there's still plenty of disruption ahead, including crypto, you know, I think Bitcoin is still our favorite idea for this year. So we think it'll be the best performing asset class, even better than gold. But I think anchoring all of this is, you know, is a demographic story.
Damn, that gold bar really did just, I think it took a chunk of my floor out. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, you should buy a house right now, probably. Yeah, that's what they tell you. Because if you buy a house instead of Bitcoin, it could cost you, a lot. Yeah, median home prices against Bitcoin over the past 4 cycles. 2012, $50,000 worth of Bitcoin, or, I mean, sorry, 50,000 Bitcoin to buy one property, average property. The average property costs about 697 Bitcoin 2016. The last bull run, guys, 2020, 46 Bitcoin, right? And then, as of last year, only took about 5 Bitcoin to buy a fancy house. You can, just mull on that. Mull that on over. Breaking $3 trillion. Goldman Sachs mentions Bitcoin at crypto in annual shareholder letter for the first time in history. That's huge. Again, more and more we get these investors to understand, do the research, and then pass that information on to other people, and other investors and other, big time smart money. It's gonna be a crazy summer, guys. When people are talking about Bitcoin on the golf course, then more than ever before. Yeah, I think it's gonna get wild by word of mouth alone, man. By word of mouth alone. Before we go any further, in the chat, what else we got? Saw the blood moon eclipse last night. Strong signs for Bitcoin volatility. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I have a picture of it still. I just didn't know that was it. I saw it in the morning going to work. Since you're into gaming, there's a coin, Alluvium. Wow, it's been a while since I talked about Alluvium. Alluvium is actually that Pokemon one, right? Ultima High was about $1,000. Was it really? Alluvium? Wow. Any thoughts on it? Have you ever heard of it? I've definitely heard of it. I'm pretty sure that was the Pokemon project that was being created in 2021. Hey, Mr. Otaku, what is up? Enkit Ariel in the house. How's it going, Ariel? How's it going, Enkit? All right, so yeah, Goldman Sachs, guys. Breaking: the U.S. State of Kentucky Reserve Bill has just passed the Senate. What else is after that, right? I think that's pretty much it, right? I mean, I think now they have a reserve? Question mark? Correct me in the chat, man, but I'm pretty sure that after the Senate, it's pretty much approved. Yeah, the only thing more valuable than Bitcoin is your time. Just a daily reminder, guys. I saw this and I had to share it. Yeah, it's the only currency you can spend without ever knowing your balance. Use it wisely. And right now, the job that I am currently working, I feel like I am wasting my time. I want to get laid off so bad, guys. I'm telling you, I've had it. I've told Rob too. I was like, I feel like I really shouldn't have done this. I really shouldn't have done this. Anyway, it's ruining my life. It's sucking my will to live. Anyway, there is no second best. Of course, Carl B. Munger, Bitcoin cap. Of course, Bitcoin dominance reaches 62%. Again, the second highest point, the second highest peak we've seen in the past 6 months to a year. Bitcoin dominance is getting out of hand, guys. It's getting out of hand. Senator Lummis just said the momentum in Washington is in full force regarding Bitcoin. Something big is coming. And then, yeah, here's that video of that Guinness World Record for the Bitcoin drone show. Cool stuff, guys. Cool stuff. I have another one, too, where they actually showed the exchange's name at the very end, too. Yeah, I think it was this one. Go where dollars won't. Yeah, they got the logo at the end, and then just a quick plug. There it is. Boom. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff in Texas, showing China. We could do that too. This is I don't know. I'm sure they paid someone to do that over in Texas. Just in, Russia is using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins for oil trade with China and India to bypass sanctions. Yeah, the BRICS they know what's going on, man. And they got to use anything but the dollar. And at some point, if Bitcoin gets too accumulated by the United States exclusively, we'll probably see a move away from even Bitcoin. So hopefully America doesn't get too crazy with its Bitcoin accumulations. No attacks for anyone who makes less than $150,000 a year. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff that's been going on. We talked about it yesterday briefly. But yeah, here's the
no tax for anybody who makes less than $150,000 a year. That's his goal.
So
and that's what I'm working for.
So you're saying when it looks chaotic and unpredictable from the outside, that there actually is a master plan when it comes to these tariffs?
It is not chaotic. And the only one who thinks it's chaotic is someone who's being silly. He said reciprocal tariffs.
Nobody expected him to announce 50% tariffs this morning.
He needed to break some guy in Ontario who said he was going to tax American energy 25%. The President of the United States in the White House says, "Oh, no, you won't," and breaks him. Breaks him in what? By a tweet and a truth. And you think that's chaotic? You know what I think that is? I think that is the thank God we have a president who's taking care of us. Because if you were in one of those states and you thought your energy prices were going to go up 25%, and you said, "Where's the president?" and all of a sudden he came down like thunder to make that end, you'd say, "Cool. I'm glad that's the guy in the White House."
Yeah, they threw some epic music on there too. Oh my God, it's coming, guys! Did you know? This is gonna be a movie. Yeah. So, breaking: Trump's family has finally been in talks to acquire stake in Binance. We talked about that yesterday. That might be full circle where we stopped. Nah, I know I had more than that. Oh, maybe not. I thought I had more than that tonight. Oh yeah, we did go through all of it. Wow, we already blew through all of it. Wow. But yeah, guys, we're ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready for the money printer go burr. And yeah, Bitcoin all risk on assets will explode because now there's more money to buy the same goods and services. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. All right, moving on. We're getting to the normies. What's going on with the normies today? What the hell are they looking up? Ted Lasso season 4. What are the things the normies love, guys? Again, there's a reason why we follow the normies, because we follow the normies, we follow the money. And the normies are still not in yet. This is taking forever. Last cycle, I do remember in 2021, the normies got in right around March. I would say towards the end of March. We're heading towards, right now, the end of March. This time has been a weird cycle. So I'm wondering if it's going to take till April, March for the normies to get involved, or maybe they're just done. Maybe they need another check, like COVID. I mean, this time definitely is different, but yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on it. That's why we follow the normies, and we follow the money. And what are the 3 things the normies love more than anything in the world? Celebrities, sports, and video games. Video games. There we go. Ted Lasso season 4. Pizza deals per Pi Day. What Pi Day? Papa John's. Juan Soto. We got SpaceX launch. Freakier Friday. I'm assuming a movie. Oh boy. Jeez. The Electric State, Oklahoma fires. More fires? We got more fires. America just won't stop setting itself on fire. St. John's basketball, Senate vote. Duke basketball. Yeah. Sports. Normies love their sports. UNC basketball. SmackDown Live. Gary Oldman, St. Louis weather. My brain, I'm just dumber from reading all this. Damn it! Dang normies! No one even looked up government shutdown today. Are you serious? Okay, let's refresh this. Really, no one searched. I got no respect for the normies today, man. Nothing. No good. Not even a solid takeaway today. All right, and then are the normies looking at Bitcoin today? Let's take up the last 24 hours. And drum roll, please. Come on, 7-day. I'm gonna look at the 7-day. Boom. And no. One of the lowest on record for the month. Yeah, pretty damn low for Bitcoin searches today. So normies are not paying attention to our space. All right, where does that take us tonight? Let's look at Bitcoin and see where we are headed. Looks like we did get a little bit of a recovery since we started the stream. It's kind of bouncing off 80, 83, 84 again. Yeah, 84K. Looking pretty good. Yeah, and we'll kind of recap where we were last night and where we're heading into the weekend. It just showed you all of the sentiment right now. It's reversing. It's definitely reversing. You definitely feel the energy on Twitter. And of course, you know where we're going, guys. You know where we're going.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right.
Forever! That's right. So yeah, of course, we're going back to Kimba the White Snow Lion anime reference for those who know. And of course, the place you can get your live heat map for free. For free.
Stupid!
Don't pay for something you get for free. Right. Okay. Anyway, so this is where we're at. We're currently sitting at 84.2. Yeah, looking to again retain. Oh wow, we're actually breaking through that since we started the live. We're starting to break through the wall. The wall is pretty strong, sitting at about 85K, roughly, all the way up to about 90, and then we get some we can break on through there. It'd be easier to smash on through 90 to 100,000, since no one's really setting up too much there yet. We still have some big ballers sitting up there at over $100,000 Bitcoin, 120, 110,000 on the outskirts, starting to pile up too. So keep that in mind for long term. New key levels are headed in that direction, so it's looking pretty good for the King Crypto. All right, so where does that take us tonight? Well, we're gonna get into it. How's the chat feeling? Nkid Ariel, yes. Any bullish news in the market today? Yes. We're going through all of it, right? We just covered most of it anyway. Crypto still less than 1% of the stock market's valuation. Exactly. We're so early. It's a $400 trillion possible asset class. Crypto in general. Some would argue and say Bitcoin is going to be a majority of that. Normies won't get into crypto until Bitcoin is over $1 million. And Dagger, I like the way you think. It's more Bitcoin for us, right? And crypto, yes. I wouldn't mind selling off, rolling my bags into Bitcoin again like I normally do. For 2 more cycles, that'd be amazing, but I don't think we have that much time. Any bullish news on yet? Jim Daringer says, yeah, they want a trigger. Doge was the signal flare last time for the normies. That's right, it definitely was. And we got Doge it's crazy. We have the Doge rhetoric every single day, where every single news outlet keeps mentioning the word Doge, and Doge is going like nowhere. Let's take a look at Doge real quick before. It's great. It's interesting because, yeah, I remember Doge was, wow, it's 17, what, is that real? 17 cents? Holy smokes, guys. Doge is, very much on sale right now. Holy crap. Just to move upward to get to our previous all-time, well, not all-time high, but previous high on the year is at 229%. I might be some time to buy some Doge. That was back in December of last year. Yeah, it might be time to buy Doge again. I did play a little bit of Doge the beginning of the year. I made like 3 or 4 grand on it. Just a quick swing trade on it. When we got the year kind of rolling, it was right around here before we started pulling down. So we had a bit of a move up. It wasn't really that much. In the grand scheme of things, only a 40%. But my God, we are down 240%. I might be picking up a bag of Doge here soon. Before the normies get in, right? Too many people just lost their money in Doge for it to work a second time. Normies got destroyed. You know what though? I don't think the new normies are gonna know anything about that, right? They didn't live through 2021, or if they did, they already forgot. I think it's 4 years is too long of a time stretch for most normies, because they're definitely not in the market like we have been. Where all the money was really made in the bear market. That's right, not in the bull market. All the money, of course, was made with the bears. Yes, the bears. Anyway, let's get back into Bitcoin. Where are we going tonight? We're going into the weekend. Let's take a look here and unpack it for everybody. This is what I think. Not financial advice. All right, so let's clean this up from yesterday. Yesterday kind of following. You know what? Do we really need this? I'll make a new one, I guess. But we're gonna go back to the same target. Though, should I even? Yeah, it's definitely invalidated for sure. But anyway, yeah, we're still sitting at a baseline / bullish movement, our momentum right now. The past 3 to 4 days, the last week has been pretty much baseline bearish, or just strictly bearish, or super bearish. So we definitely come up a little bit on overall sentiment. As you can see here, we pretty much played into our bullish, prediction last night, and our super bull. You know what? It's pretty conservative, right? I didn't get too crazy with the super bullish target, even though it's still there for comedic effect. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna have a similar, I think, structure into the weekend. There's gonna be less volatility though, just because there's less money sloshing around, but we do have at least some bullish momentum going into next week. We've got the FOMC meeting, which I don't think it's going to be a nothing burger, but maybe it'll at least spark interest in talks with Fed and Trump again. I'd love to see them get into a boxing match. I would probably put my money on Trump. I think he's probably even older than Jerome, right? But I'd still probably throw my money on Trump, just because he's unpredictable. He's just unpredictable. All right. So yeah, we still also have not invalidated our channel. So until that also gets invalidated, the trend is your friend, right? So it looks like we're going to be moving that in towards that, and hopefully breaking above that, just briefly touching 87K. I cannot believe we're still underneath that. That was the previous. Yeah, I cannot believe we've come a long way, guys. 87K was our previous super bear target, which we hit twice, then fell through it. So we haven't even gotten above that yet. So everyone's calling for that $69,000 Bitcoin, but the beginning of this week, I think it's been completely invalidated now. I think we've already fell enough for the overall market, and with all the bullish and positive things happening in crypto here in the next 12 months, I think it's definitely oversold. Definitely oversold. With governments and everyone else buying up Bitcoin, in particular, we're definitely oversold. Okay, so anyway, where does that head us into the weekend? Let's go zoom in real quick and do our thing. All right, so if you guys are new here, we do the Crypto Chaos magic every single night when we do our market live predictions. And we just grab a Bitcoin candle, get it lit, and sacrifice a Benny, because that's what the that's what Loki wants, man. Damn it, that's what Loki wants, the good god of chaos. Here we go. We got the Bitcoin candle lit. We have our idol, which is the moon, represented by the moonstone, in a spherical form, and of course, just a little bit of a Benny. We keep burning this one. There's not too much of this Benny left, but yeah, let's finish this one off tonight. And there we go, into the weekend. Whoa, Jesus, Crackpeos, and bro, hopefully I don't burn my house down. Oh my God, I gotta sell this damn thing. All right, so where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Well, we got our ritual sticks up in the proper orientation. It's not going to matter too much today because, again, the volatility is not really there in the same exact positions, but it's pretty damn close, guys. It's pretty damn close. That is, our ritual sticks set up at 9, 12, 3, and 9. The only three numbers you need to know in our space, pretty much around the clock, Eastern Standard Time. You know where all the volatility is going to be. All the major moves happen around these time frames. These 3 time frames. Right there in the bottom of my chart, you can see right there was 12 o'clock today. Boom. Pretty simple stuff, guys. And we got 3 p.m. right there. Market exit. Boom. What happens? Right here. Right when we started seeing this climb, that was on the 13th. The ETFs settling for the day and buying up your dip. If you didn't buy it up by 3 p.m., the ETFs gobble it on up. And they have to settle. And so, yeah, that's what we saw there today. And it looks like we had a little bit of that here, too. Look at that, right around 3 o'clock. They settled and they dumped some at 3 o'clock today. So a little bit of cat and mouse. As you can see, the market structure is reflecting that. Okay, so let's get into the prediction this evening. Let's get our trend lines back up. And we're going to draw a pennant up here. And our structure is pretty much bullish. Pretty much bullish until we invalidate this, which could happen right around 9 o'clock. Yeah, right here we are. We made it, guys. We made it to 9 o'clock. So are we gonna bounce here? Are we gonna fall? How is the market reacting? Let's take a look back at heat map. It's looking like the bears are starting to put up a big fight and holding the line at least right now. And let's check Japan time. Japan time. Right now it's about 10 a.m. I forgot. Yeah, we had I forgot we did get daylight savings time in the United States. So we're getting closer and closer on par with Japan, inverted, inverse time frame. So it's gonna be a couple more hours until they get into waking up, having lunch, and trading. Oh yeah, you guys are blowing up the chat. Well, let me catch up with this real quick, and we'll draw some lines. Norman's going to get a crypto. Yes. Yeah, they want to trigger. Yes, Doge. Yep. And yes, Asuka. And it's not the remake Asuka. Yes, I am an OG otaku. That's right, Deringer. I'm glad I have another like-minded individual in the chat. That's right. That is a OG Asuka.
What are you, stupid?
Because actually they changed the dub on the new Asuka. I think it's not "What are you, stupid?" It's "Are you an idiot? Are you an idiot?" or something like that. Yeah, you're an idiot, something like that. I actually have, believe it or not, since you're in the chat talking about Asuka, you're not gonna believe this one. But last year, I actually did a quick little interview with the voice actor or actress of Asuka. See if I get a full on this one. Yeah, so I actually had reached out to the because I had so many people liking that I incorporated Asuka into my show. I actually reached out to the voice actor of Asuka. Yeah, and we had a bit of a chat on Bitcoin. She even wrote me a note and everything. It was pretty cute. But yeah, I even asked her about Bitcoin, and yeah, she's not even much of aware of it, but I try to point her in the right direction. Jesus. Oh, man. All right. So, where are we going? All right. Oh, man, I got to catch up with you guys. Jim, you're blowing up my chat. Mount Gox says still has 950 million in Bitcoin. They moved it in a single wallet on Wednesday. Really? They still haven't got all that reinstated. Manchurian effect, sleeper dump. Oh, Jesus. Manchurian. Ooh, I do like me some Manchurian cauliflower. English dub was amazing. Yeah, it was. The original English dub, not the new one. Yeah, and Netflix dub is yeah. All right. So, where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Let's get back into it, shall we? All right. So yeah, it looks like the market wants to rally on the news that as they're waking up and finding that we did not shut down the government. We live to fight another day, and the only thing really holding back the markets right now is the looming fear of tariffs, continued looming fear of tariffs, and the FOMC meeting next Wednesday. So. All right, so I'm gonna call it, guys. We are going to get a bullish reaction out of this. I mean, anything's possible, but I'm seeing it. So our baseline target's going to be a little more bullish than normal, but this is what it is. And I got to remember to do a bearish one tonight because I didn't do a bearish one last night. It's kind of weird. All right, so yeah, we're getting a little bit of a rise out of Bitcoin right now into the evening. We'll probably get, again, all the way. It's crazy because I always talk about this before I draw anything. I always talk about how these time frames mean so much. They actually line up with the pendants almost all the time too. So keep that in mind when you're seeing this on the chart. This is something that I've noticed personally over the last 5 years that it just always tends to play out right around these time frames too. So yeah, I mean, I didn't draw this with a bias. It just always ends up right around closing around these areas, and then yeah, you fill up that channel and you get squeezed up or down, and it's probably going to happen right around 3 p.m. Tomorrow. So More than likely, probably not in the weekend, but that's typically what you see during the week. So our baseline target's going to do something like that. Maybe something like this. Be my guess for our baseline target. That would be, of course, as people start waking up in the overseas markets, they see our news, they start buying in. I'm just trying to like outline my my chaotic mind. This is just what I see. This is how we get, again, this is how we maintain being winning. We maintain winning. I'm so sick of tired of winning, guys. I want to be so wrong one day where we're like $110,000 Bitcoin, and I was like down here like, oh yeah, we're gonna get to our super bullish target of 95K. I want to see that day where we get an actual, like a real Godzilla candle, and I am just completely wrong because I'm tired of winning. Trump was right. I am tired of winning. Tired of it. All right, so that's our baseline target for tonight. Our bullish target is going to probably play out right around the same. Maybe instead of coming down here, we actually break through to the upside and touch another key level of resistance. Probably the next psychological solid number, which is going to be 86K. Might actually sell off right around 85.9. It's typically, standard. So it's kind of our bullish target. And then into the weekend, we might actually continue that further with our bullish target and maybe try to get 87K. I just don't see a ton of buying happening over the weekend as we normally see yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I do like to reminisce about what happened last year, right? So right around this time last year, just for quick story. I did mention this earlier in the show, so I wanted to kind of go full circle with it. But last year, venture capital got in huge right after fiscal year ended in Japan in March 31st last year. So if we look at March 31st last year, we can go back here. We saw Jasmy, again, one of my favorite darlings of the channel, blow up. Absolutely just freaking parabolic move on up right around this time frame. And we started seeing it trading. That was in February, actually, this first one. But we started seeing it trade over the weekend. These big moves during the weekend. Where the hell is March? God, where is it? Where am I looking at? 12. I'm still on the daily. That's why I need to go to weekly. Okay, there we go. I'm like, what's wrong with this chart? All right, so yeah, that was the first big move on up there. What is up with this? This doesn't even look. I can't find my bearings on this chart tonight, guys. Sorry. But yeah, we're seeing right around March, right there. I think that's right. No, that's still January. We're still moving downward. All right. I'd have to go back and look at it, but I do remember like Jasmy pumping like 30-40% on a weekend. I actually made a short on it last year, so yeah, I guess you can dig through my shorts if you don't believe me. But yeah, what is this though? Like, that's December of 2024. Like, okay, I'm in the wrong. Yeah, here it is. There it is. I'm losing it today, guys. I'm absolutely losing it. Okay, yeah, here it is. So this was February of last year. We started seeing venture capitalists getting the approval to do big things in crypto in Japan. So we had a big run up there, and then we started seeing some crazy moves, crazy swings into the weekend on in March. So this is what I'm referring to here. I think this was like the 18th of March. We started seeing this crazy run up for Jasmy. It was just 44% over the weekend. So yeah, I'm expecting to see something like this, especially towards the end of March, because yeah, the end of March we had the fiscal year resetting, and right there, that was a 50% there at the end of March into April. So we're starting to see some crazy stuff like that. I think hopefully start to rhyme from last year. That's my hope and expectations though, but you know, take it with it what you will. Anyway, let's get back into our price predictions. I kind of derailed it, looking for that a couple spots in the chart from last year. All right, so anyway, yeah, so this is where we're looking at right now for Bitcoin, bullish and baseline targets for the evening. Another expectation would be if we get some bit of a sell-off for whatever reason. we're not going to fall too much more. I mean, again, we're oversold to all hell right now. My assumption is we at least kind of retest here to 85K. You maybe come down and retest our new low of 84. Hopefully that retains. We just keep making new higher lows and new higher highs. So that is my bearish target. And yeah, we got our Super Bull and our Super Bear. The Super Bear is really not going much farther down, guys. I mean, we're pretty much there. 69K is right here, right, right. And I'm not even calling for 69K. I'm calling for if we fall any further, if we do, I'm talking like 30% chance, right? But if we do fall further, I think we're gonna probably touch something higher, like 72, 71. That's our current fire sale target. Again, going back to the Bitcoin rainbow chart. The fire sale is looming right around the 72, 70, 71 currently. So yeah, that is what I'm expecting for a fire sale sell-off target. Super bears get what they want, and yeah, everyone's kumbaya and happy next week. So that is our super bear target for the weekend. And our Super Bull. What could create a super bullish target for the weekend? I don't know. I mean, what else do we have? I mean, my God, this is the weirdest cycle ever. Like, I never thought this cycle will be the one where we have a Bitcoin president, we have a Bitcoin strategic reserve, we have literally every box checked except for number go up. Yeah, other than just Trump comes out on the weekend and says, you know what, I've been thinking about this Bitcoin thing, and I think we need to have 2 million. 2 million, not one, or we need 5. Like, he just flat out comes out like he did last weekend or 2 weekends ago. I think it was 2 weekends ago, saying the strategic crypto reserve stuff, which we still don't know anything. Like that went nowhere. Solana, XRP, Ethereum, whatever. So yeah, I think our super bull scenario. If Trump comes out and says something ridiculous like that again. We're I don't know, 90K. I mean, we're not that really unrealistic. We're not that unrealistically far away from 94. A 10K move for Bitcoin over a day is not unheard of. But I'm just gonna leave it there then. I would love to be wrong on this and be like, oh yeah, our super bullish prediction was so off that. We went to 110K or something ridiculous. But yeah, I'm not calling for that at all. I'd say there's probably a 10% chance, if anything, that we do that. We're more along the lines of Bitcoin moving into a baseline or bearish target, or maybe a baseline bullish. I'm feeling more baseline bullish. I am bearish right now. But you just never know. You never know. Russia might come out over the weekend and be like, ceasefire, huh? Ceasefire, no ceasefire. You just never know. This world's absolutely crazy, and it's about ready to get crazier too. But in the grand scheme of things, one thing, guys. You know, there's only one thing.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There is no second best crypto asset.
Oh no! Look what I did there. A dagger Super Bowl at 94K. Oh man. I'm not saying that's very likely, but yeah, that's our Super Bowl prediction for comedic effect. People still have got their money in fiat, right? Still haven't got their money. Not a good sign. I'm not sure what you're referring to there. With Mt. Gox, right? Yeah, I gotcha. And they got the repayment date moved up to October. Yikes. That's terrible. That's terrible, man. I feel for this people. This is why we, of course, hold your own keys. If it's not your keys, it's not your cheese, guys. Please get a wallet. I don't care which one. You get a Ledger, get a Trezor, get a Tangent, get a Decent, get a passport for Bitcoin. I don't care. Get something. Get your Bitcoin. Get your crypto off exchanges. You need to be doing self-custody as much as possible these days. You just never know. You never know. All right, guys. So that hopefully puts us in a better spot for the weekend. I would love to see us wake up to a great Bitcoin positive spin on Monday as the rest of the market. I just laugh when I look at the stock market and I'm like, Man, why are they messing around with that thing? I'm still down like $200,000 on since the beginning of the year, and I'm just like, but I'm still up like, you know, almost $500,000 from 2021 to 2023, 2024. Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't see what they see in the stock market anymore. And the lines are going to become even more blurry when everything's traded 24/7, including the stock market and crypto assets. So yeah, it's just kind of silly. What are they doing messing around with that old archaic thing? But anyway, I digress. I'm going to call it for a stream tonight, guys. Have a great weekend, right? Just keep the bears in mind. They're not terrible people. They're just misguided. Oh my God. But yeah, hopefully we'll see a better week next week. And yeah, after Wednesday, there's only one more thing looming, and that's just the stupid tariffs, right? So hopefully, yeah, we see some positive spin on crypto next week. So yeah, thanks again, guys. I will see you next week. Have a great weekend, and yeah, don't work too much. Again, what I say, time is also the most valuable asset, and we don't get any more of it. So use your time wisely. I will see you later. Peace.
According to the Wall Street Journal, the agency informed the NASDAQ and the CBOE that BlackRock and Fidelity's proposals are insufficient.
We can make the dollar the most attractive currency by continuing to have the rule of law.
You always print money to do that.
I suppose it would diminish our status as the reserve currency.
Just shut up. There's no expectation of privacy above the in the sky.
So Bitcoin is the solution because you can buy Bitcoin right.
Yeah, play a video game or something, guys. Enjoy yourself. It's a weekend. I'm gonna try. I just gotta work. Oh, hey, later.